Allison Friedman is an associate professor of biology at the Manhattan school, Manhattan CUNY school, and there was a young 8th grader, black of course, who was raising concerns about her Upper West Side school possibly facing a shutdown during a community education council meeting. Well, Allison Friedman thought she was on mute. And she wasn't. And she had some things to say about black students. Would you like to hear what she had to say? Let's listen to Allison Friedman.
I attend the Goldman and 2 other students on Friday. He delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
Black schools that like they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school.
Independent in our class.
I mean, apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
She said that black students, they're too dumb to know that they're in a bad school. Well, Allison, you're too dumb to know your mic wasn't muted. But honestly, I don't think she cared. Okay, these people know they can be openly racist right now and nothing will happen. Right now, as I speak, they are saying Allison is being reviewed by her employer, but may keep her job thanks to her cushy tenure. Now, I need my college professors and people in this world to help me out with this, because as far as I know, tenure is an employment status commonly in teaching that provides security against dismissal without just cause. Racism, not a just cause? Okay, like Allison said, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. She's basically saying we will know to sit in the back if we listen to Massa. And she was replying to a comment made by Reginald Higgins, who is the school's district interim acting superintendent, who was quoting Carter G. Woodson. Allison, not Martin Luther King. If you make a man think that he is justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told. And what bothers me about these situations is I know Michelle Obama says when they go low, we got to go high. But what's wrong with taking things to hell? Okay, my therapist told me that's healthy. Okay, it's not that you matching energies, you just venting too. Sometimes not replying to things like this is like holding in a fart. You know how uncomfortable that is? Now, I don't fart in my clothes, so I know how it feels to hold in a fart. But when we hear blatant acts of racism like this, we have to meet the devil, in this case, the white devil at the door. And it's not just black people, okay? White people who aren't racist, when you hear these blatant acts of racism like this, you have to check it. Okay, you must use your privilege to fight prejudice. I'm looking at y'all on the Zoom, sitting in shock. No, I want to hear white folks on the Zoom saying, Allison, you're racist, bitch. Okay? And I want to see black people on the Zoom go to hell. Okay? You got slurs, we got slurs too. You got disrespectful things to say about us, we got disrespectful things to say about y'all. Okay? I don't even expect the little 8th grader to have anything to say. They only in 8th grade. Adults, the village, are supposed to come to the defense of that youngin' in that moment. All right? You have to tell Allison Friedman that contrary to her wishes, we are absolutely freed men and women. And we have the right to tell her, okay, for a person with no lips, you sure got a lot to say. Okay, you can tell her that her worldview and her hair looks like it stopped updating in the 1950s. You can tell her that racism isn't an opinion, it's a failure to learn. And clearly, Allison, you don't know a damn thing.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?